Good morning, YouTube. So we're headed off to Rob's hockey game. Looking all hockey professional. So he picked up hockey about a year ago and he's like, I don't know if I should do this. I'm like, dude, you're Canadian. It's literally in your blood. And so he's been playing for just over a year now and is on a new team, and we're gonna win tonight, right?
I hope so.
We're gonna win. So after the video, I'll show you some supplement guides to be using while you're doing a lean bulk, or just in general. Like, I think everybody needs a little bit of extra supplements in their life. Of course, I have my coffee, so I'll see you at the game. Hey YouTube, so Rob's downstairs getting ready, and I'm just kind of chilling in the ice rink. And I should have started filming earlier because my nose gets like so stuffy. But just as a general tip, like when you go out to events, or if you're just gonna be away from home for any amount of time, like I bring my shaker cup with me no matter where I go, and then I also bring my BCAAs, or I'll bring protein if I know I need like a meal replacement or something to keep me hungry. Luckily, I know I'm getting lunch after this, so I don't need a huge meal replacement. I guess in hindsight, I probably should have brought one. But then it's just gonna keep you on track with your goals, and you're not gonna, go eat all those yummy, delicious chicken tenders and pretzels out there. So I will film some of Rob's game, and then when I get back to my house, we'll do a whole supplement overhaul of kind of what you should be taking. Okay, so we're back from the hockey game. They tied and then they lost in a shootout, but that's okay. We have a very long hockey season still to go. So do I have any hockey fans out there? We're really big Coyotes fans, so comment below with your favorite NHL hockey team, and maybe we'll see you at a game. So today I want to talk a little bit about supplements. So supplements are not a requirement, but they're there to help supplement your diet. There's also a lot of people selling just crap, so I think it's important to go over some quality things to be looking for. Okay, so when it comes to supplements, there's just a whole market full of stuff, and there's a lot of stuff you might need, and there's probably more stuff that you don't need. So I'm going to go over just a few things I think, even if you're not a competitor, I think should be in your diet maybe. And you might see it helpful when you're trying to lose weight or whatever your lifestyle plan is. I think everybody should be taking these. So first, I've talked about this in many, many videos, but BCAAs. So this is the Great Flavor by Stance. All the products I'm going to talk about you can get at your local NutriShop. NutriShop Paradise Valley will give out a sample to you so you can try it. But so a BCAA is going to keep you hydrated. It's also going to help with muscle recovery. So if you are having really long, heavy weightlifting sessions, this is going to help you recover the next day so you're not as sore. You can continue to train. Also, I take it during cardio. It's going to help protect my muscle, so I'm not burning off any muscle, and it's going to go more towards fat, as well as having those electrolytes to keep me hydrated. So I think everybody should have this in their diet. I take at least 1 scoop a day, maybe more if I do more cardio. But even if I'm not doing cardio, even if I'm not weightlifting, I will take some. This is a great, not meal replacement, I wouldn't say that, but what I would say is if you're trying to get off of like sugary drinks, soda, juice, artificial sweeteners and all that, this would be a great way to help because you still get a little bit of flavor without it just being plain water, and it's good for you. So BCAAs, put that in your list of things I think everybody should be taking. Next, this is kind of heavy, it's full. It is protein powder. So protein is something most people just don't have enough of in their diet in general. If you look, I would say most people's diets are either extremely high fat or high in carbs, which serve a purpose in our diet plans, but it can't be all of one thing or one not. So especially if you're going to be competing, you're going to want, especially if you're going to be competing, you're going to want to get a good quality protein. So this, for one scoop, has 30 grams of protein, 5 carbs, and 2 grams of fat. And I do the chocolate peanut butter. If you follow me on Snapchat, I post a lot about this because if anybody knows me, I love peanut butter. So I can't put it in my diet, but this is kind of how I get my sweet tooth out of it. But protein is going to keep you full longer. And I personally use protein shakes as a meal replacement sometimes. Well, not really a meal replacement, more of just, if I can't get in a real meal at that time, I'll take a shake just to tide me over enough until I can get a real meal. Do some research and kind of seeing like what you want. You want a quality protein. When I first got my very, very first protein, it was from Walmart. It's like 25 bucks, and I literally would drink it, and I would plug my nose and just chug it, and it was awful, and it was traumatizing, and I hated working out because I knew I had to take the protein shake afterwards, and that is not okay. I went to NutriShop Paradise Valley, and they gave me some samples to try out, and kind of like taught me a little bit about it. I was like, wow, like protein powder doesn't have to suck. Like nowadays, they're actually pretty good. With that, you want quality versus quantity. So yeah, Walmart was like super cheap. I got like a pretty decent sized tub for $25, but it's like, I hated it, and I don't think that's like the best mentally thing to be chugging it and like feeling like you're gonna vomit when you take it. So, protein can taste good. It is gonna cost a little bit more. You're looking anywhere from like $40 to $65. But this tub, I don't know if it says serving sizes. Oh, okay, so this is about 60 scoops per container. So if you're taking 1 scoop a day, that's 2 months, and that's gonna last. And if it's $60, that's like $30 a month, and it's worth it because you're getting quality protein instead of just like this really nasty tasting stuff that God knows what was in it. So by putting more protein in your diet, it's going to help you lose weight because you're going to stay full longer, and you're not going to want to necessarily eat as much. And it's also going to help you if you use this as kind of a supplement to a meal until you can get a real meal in. You're not going to binge when you get to that next meal because you're just so hungry. At least this will tide you over. So, I know that with my body. If I don't eat on time regularly, that next meal is going to be an all-out binge because I'm just shoving my face full of food, and my brain doesn't have time to recognize, hey, yo girl, you're full. I think BCAAs, and this is way heavier, protein powder, it really should just be in everybody's diet. They're just really good for you. You can't beat protein and electrolytes. I'll have to do like a whole nother video because there's so much more out there you can take, but at the bare minimum, if this is what you take, you'll be in good hands. So hopefully you go to your local NutriShop or NutriShop Paradise Valley, pick up some awesome products, try them out, make sure you like them before you buy them. This will help you in any area of your life, whether you're trying to build, maintain, lose, cut, whatever. These will help you reach your goals, and that's what we want. So be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, because I'm Bella from Hips Life and Style.